Okay, let us now use Windows Deployment Service to capture an image from our machine. The first thing we need to do is add the Windows Deployment Service to the server. So once more, we'll open up the Server Manager. It'll list the existing roles, and we can add a role to the machine. We want the Windows Deployment Services, and we will require both parts, the deployment service and the transport server. And we now wait for it to be installed. Now it has installed, it's time to configure the service. So from your administration tools, find Windows Deployment Services, and what you will find is your server hasn't been configured yet. We'll right click and configure the server. We will choose the path to keep our remote installation files in, and as C drive isn't recommended, we will say yes to the error message. As we're using Microsoft DHCP service, we tick both the boxes before moving on. To make things easier for ourselves, we will respond to all client computers, and there we have Windows Deployment Service installed. We don't want to add images to the server straight away, so we'll untick the box and click Finish. So the first thing we need to do is make a generic boot image. So we'll click on Boot Images, we'll right click in a blank area, and we'll add a boot image. The easiest way to get a boot image is to browse the Windows 7 CD-ROM and select the file from there. So let's have a look on the CD. We go into the Sources folder and we choose the boot.wim image file. We'll give it the name of boot image, and for the description we'll say from DVD. Next, and we wait for it to add the boot image. And there we have a boot image added to the machine. We now use that as a basic to make a capture image. So we'll right click on boot image, create a capture image, and we'll give it the name of capture. For the description, we'll put capture image. And what we do is we browse to the folder we said for the remote images, remote install. We go into boot, we go into x64 as we're using a 64-bit operating system, and into the images folder. And we will call this file capture. Again, we'll open it, then next, and we'll wait while it creates the capture image. Now the capture image has been created. Now you will find that that capture image doesn't show up. So what we have to do is right click, add a boot image, and browse to the capture file we just created. And we select the file. We'll call it Win7 Capture, and a description and again we wait for it to be installed. The final thing we have to do is install an image group. So we'll go to Install Images, right click, add an image group, and we'll call it Win7. We're now ready to prepare the client machine.